Peace family, Michelle here from Supersfarm. So today I'm going to be prepping the growing space for a fall garden. I have grown minimally throughout the fall seasons in the past few years because I do not like the cold. However, the lack of productivity from my spring and summer gardens are making me really reevaluate that. So I am going to be more intentional about growing a fall garden. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. All right, first I'm going to clear out everything that is hopeless. I have been hanging on to it, hoping we would get rain, hoping we would get a break in the weather. But here in East Texas, we have a severe drought and temperatures over 100 degrees. It's so funny because me and Super were talking last night, and I was just saying that, it's so hot that now when we see on the forecast it's 90 degrees, we're like, oh, it's gonna be 90 degrees tomorrow. That's great. And that's because the temperatures have been so high. Now 90 degrees is the new low that we're excited about, which is, it's pretty scary and it's pretty sad. But as growers and as someone that is trying to establish a more self-sustainable system for our family, and you are our family, I have to no longer think that the way it worked previously, it's gonna work this time. I can't have the mindset that, oh, just next year it'll be better, because I really don't know if next year it's gonna be better. It could be worse. And so I have to ebb and flow and just kind of go with it. So first thing we're gonna do is pull out everything that is basically wasting space right now, so I can prep these spaces for some fall growth. All right, family, so I went ahead and weed-eated the edges of my beds after I pulled all these weeds here in this bucket. So I weed-eated the whole garden and pulled weeds that I couldn't get with the weed eater. I do prefer to pull them because at least you get the root out, but the majority of the weeds that I have are chamber bitters, and I learned some really interesting things about chamber bitters and my struggle with trying to get rid of them. So I have started letting them live a little bit. They have a little place in my garden spaces because I would like to explore more about the benefits of chamber bitters, but they do take over. They're a bully. So I pulled a lot, weed-eated along the edges on the outside of the beds. All right, family, so welcome to my umbrella. I am sitting out in front of the raised bed garden, going through all of my seeds that I brought out of the shed to plant and trying to realistically decide what I'm going to plant, because I have quite the selection. So we will start with radishes. Radishes are the sort of the gateway drug, at least for me it was, and I really enjoy growing radishes. I enjoy eating them as well. So I have quite a few radish varieties. I got this free seed. It's called a purple plum radish. I don't remember where I got the free seed from, but I'm gonna try that. Of course, China Rose, tried and true. This is from Baker Creek. And I got this Red King hybrid radish from Johnny's. I got this free seed from Baker Creek, and it's called the Japanese wasabi. It says it's a daikon radish with intensely pungent, spicy flavors, perfect for lovers of wasabi. So we're gonna try that. I've never grown it. It was a free seed, like I said. From Botanical Interest, I ordered this seed, 2020. I ordered this seed a while ago. I was just fascinated by the black color. So I'm going to try to grow this. And this is a champion radish. It sort of reminds me of the cherry bell, which is like the tried and true radish that most people grow. So we'll see how that does. All right, next I have my brassicas. All right, family, so you would not believe how many times I have tried to shoot this video. And anyway, what I'm gonna do is just throw pictures on the screen of the varieties that I'm talking about, because trying to show the packet, I can't get the frame lined up. So, but I have had, relative success throughout my spring and summer. So I always felt justified in not putting a lot of effort into my fall garden, but not this year because my spring and summer garden sucked. So this Waltham, I'm not gonna try it because it's gonna be backwards. It's Waltham 29. This was the first broccoli that I grew that I was able to actually get a head of broccoli, and it was a game changer. I think I ate the majority of the broccoli in the garden. It was that good. So a lot of different seed providers sell this variety. It's called Waltham 29, and yes, get it if you find it. This Dicicco, it's C-I-C-C-O. I'll put, like I said, the pictures and the name of the variety on the screen because it is what it is. I see a lot of different seed providers offering that variety, so I'm really excited to try that. Then I just got a regular hybrid broccoli from Gurney's. We'll see how that does. I don't believe I ever had any success with that either. Now I have two cauliflowers. I notice I don't have any regular white cauliflowers, so I may go get, I have some in the shed, I may go get those seeds. We'll see. But it's a green Macerata cauliflower and a purple of Sicily cauliflower, and I'm gonna be honest, I ordered these purple seeds for the simple fact that it's a purple cauliflower. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm excited to see if I can actually get purple cauliflower. I've got 4 cabbages here, and they are the stonehead cabbage, the red acre cabbage, Danish ball head cabbage. I've never grown that, but it looks like a traditional cabbage. Let's see, it's a reliable tender heading variety that has been cultivated since 1887. Grows best in mild temperatures and makes a great addition to the fall garden. And I have this free cabbage that I've gotten from Baker Creek at least 2 or 3 times. I haven't had any success with it, but again, it's not any fault of the seeds, okay? And it's called the Nero di Toscana cabbage. All right, next I have my root crops. So for the root crops, I'm going to be doing the traditional dark beet, Detroit beet. Super wants me to grow rutabagas. I've never grown rutabagas. I'm up for it. And then I have 2 types of turnips, the traditional turnip and the golden turnip. All right, I do have 1 tomato variety. It's the tomato pole cherry sweetie variety. And I grew these this spring, and they were the most prolific things growing in the garden. So I'm excited to see if I can get some fall tomatoes from here. That's the only fall tomato I'm growing this season. So next I have some peas. I have 2 snow peas, the little snow pea white from Territorial Seeds, and the sweet gem pea from the M.I. Gardener. And I also have a shelling pea from Mountain Valley Seed Company, and it's called the Progress number 9. Now, I was looking at this seed packet. I believe I ordered these in 2020 or maybe 2021. So we'll see if these seeds are still viable. All right, let's talk about herbs. So the herbs that I have are going to be the black mustard. I grew this in the spring and I harvested quite a few seeds from it, so I'm excited to see if I can get some this fall. And then culantro. Culantro is really popular in the Caribbean. So I tried to grow these in the spring and I wasn't able to harvest any or get any. I didn't even get any that came up, so it may be the seed. And then purslane. Purslane is going to take over the garden, which I don't mind. I had these in containers the first couple of years, and I really enjoyed the purslane. I pickled it, ate it fresh right out the garden. It's really lemony, citrusy, so it's quite pleasurable if you add it to like salads and stuff like that. Fennel, parsley, cilantro, and dill. Those are the herbs that we're going to grow this year. And notice I only brought out 1 pack of carrots, but I have some more carrots in the shed. So these are like it's called a rainbow mix. Thank you. I'll grow this rainbow mix, and then I also have just some traditional orange carrots. I will go and get those seeds. I just overlooked them, I guess, like I did with the white cauliflower. All right, now I was going to grow bok choy anyway because I like bok choy, and I buy quite a bit of bok choy from the store. But I watched the video that Jessica over at Roots and Refuge put out, and she was going through her fall seed haul that she purchased, and she mentioned that bok choy, at least in her garden, has been a good trap crop for the pests that like the fall crops, the brassicas and stuff. So what I think I'm gonna do is still plant my bok choy the way I was planning on doing it, and then dropping some seeds in other areas of the garden where I have all this other stuff growing to see if it is a trap crop.